The woman who just got pregnant only stayed in the hospital for 3 days to protect her baby. Unexpectedly, a group of people burst into the ward, shoving and hitting her. And the mastermind behind all this turned out to be her boyfriend. Just because she refused to help that scheming woman as he told her, her boyfriend came up with this way to punish her. He said to her in an arrogant manner, "This is what happens when you don't obey." But he had no idea. This act of his personally killed the unborn baby in her belly. The woman's heart turned completely cold, and decided to cut off all ties with him. So she made a call right away to her boyfriend's cousin, agreeing to his previous marriage proposal, and decided to marry him, to help him become the family heir. It turns out the woman was a poor student sponsored by the second branch of the Lee family. 2 years ago the second branch went bankrupt. The head of the branch and his eldest son died in a car accident. The remaining youngest son and his mother were also driven out of the Lee family. But before passing away, the mother begged the woman to stay, to help the youngest son make a comeback. To repay this kindness, the woman gave up the chance to study at a famous foreign university, stayed in the country and got engaged to the youngest son. With the woman's help, in just 2 years her boyfriend returned to the Lee family, and even started his own film and television company, becoming the most promising heir in the family. Everything was going in a good direction, until that scheming woman appeared and ruined everything. It turns out this scheming woman was the girlfriend of her boyfriend's late eldest brother, but she had a mental breakdown due to illness, mistaking her boyfriend for his eldest brother. But her boyfriend didn't clarify things with the scheming woman. Instead, he was afraid of stimulating her more, and simply let her continue with the misunderstanding. Not only that, he even let the scheming woman hurt her again and again. Even the Best Actress award the woman worked so hard to get was secretly given to the scheming woman by her boyfriend through underhanded means. That very night, when the woman just got home, she found her boyfriend's cousin, the eldest son of the Lee family's main branch, at her door. He first expressed sympathy for her suffering, saying he would never be like her boyfriend, letting all her hard work go to waste. The woman was curious about what he meant. Unexpectedly, he took out $1 billion directly, plus 10 villas, and said he only had one condition: leave Lee Chang-jo and marry him. It turns out the woman's abilities were obvious to everyone in the Lee family. Her cousin thought that a strong woman like her, teaming up with him, would be the best choice. After saying that, he left a business card and left. But at that time the woman still had no intention of leaving her boyfriend and marrying someone else. But the next second, her boyfriend came home drunk with the scheming woman, and from the drunk scheming woman's words, heard an unbelievable truth. This scheming woman was not crazy at all. She clearly knew that Lee Chang-jo was not his eldest brother. The woman realized that the scheming woman must have other motives for approaching her boyfriend. The next day she went straight to the scheming woman, exposing her lie of pretending to be crazy and mistaking people. Sure enough, the scheming woman panicked immediately when faced with the questioning. It turns out the scheming woman was entrusted by the eldest brother to deliberately approach her boyfriend, and her boyfriend's eldest brother back then only faked his death to avoid debts. But he didn't expect that her boyfriend would make a comeback in just 2 years with her help. So the eldest brother sent the scheming woman over to approach her boyfriend and alienate their relationship. As long as the woman left her boyfriend would be nothing and quickly return to his original state. After some speculation, the woman roughly guessed who was behind the scheming woman, but just as she was about to reveal the truth, her boyfriend walked over suddenly. Seeing this scene, the scheming woman immediately grabbed the woman's hand and slapped herself. Sure enough, when her boyfriend saw this, immediately stepped forward and pushed the woman to the ground, and accused her of being vicious and stubborn. After saying that, he carried the scheming woman to the hospital, but after they left, the woman fainted. When she woke up again, she was already lying in a hospital ward, and the doctor told her her boyfriend, in order to prevent the scheming woman from getting a scar on her hand, had taken her skin to transplant to the scheming woman without telling her, and her boyfriend didn't even think he was wrong, and even asked her to take the scheming woman's place to finish the remaining work. The woman refused, but her boyfriend didn't care what she thought at all, saying it was an order, not a negotiation. After saying that, he walked out of the ward without looking back. But soon after, when the woman was about to be discharged from the hospital, the doctor told her that she was already pregnant, and if she wanted to keep the baby she had to stay for observation. So she stayed in the hospital for 3 more days. But when she was discharged 3 days later, she received a call from her best friend. Her best friend said the video of her hitting Song Weiwei on the set that day had been posted online, and now everyone online was scolding her, calling her a homewrecker. Sure enough, the next second a group of crazy fans surrounded her, shoving and hitting her without saying a word. As a result, the woman lost her baby. But afterwards her boyfriend came with the scheming woman, swaggering over. He said to her in an arrogant manner, "This is what happens when you don't obey." Then her boyfriend added he would hold a press conference tomorrow, and at that time she had to transfer all her shares to the scheming woman, publicly apologize to her, and announce her retirement from the entertainment industry. He threatened her that only by doing this would he keep his promise and marry her. Hearing this, the woman just felt extremely ridiculous, but she still pretended to agree to the scumbag. Looking at the man who had long changed beyond recognition, the woman's heart died completely, and she made up her mind to cut off all ties with the scumbag. So she called her cousin right away, agreeing to his marriage proposal. Then came the day of the press conference. The woman sent her assistant over, who publicly announced her resignation from all positions in the company, and her intention to take back all the copyrights of the film and television dramas she starred in during her tenure. Hearing this, everyone present was in an uproar, because those copyrights were the company's only source of profit. Taking back these copyrights would make the company go bankrupt immediately. The scumbag panicked completely. He frantically asked where the woman was. The assistant just handed over an invitation card coldly, and told him that in a week, Miss Gu Xingwan would be at the Star Hotel, with her groom Li Yuan, the eldest young master of the Li family, hold a grand wedding.